Hello, everyone. It is December 19th, and welcome to another episode of the Weight Loss War podcast. I am Trevor, and as always, I want to start off with a quote. Today's is by George Adair, who said, "Everything you've ever wanted is on the other side of fear." So, today I want to talk about a conversation we had at a Christmas party today. We were talking about choices and specifically the Cheesecake Factory menu. And we were talking about how sometimes it is so difficult to decide what you're going to get when you're at the Cheesecake Factory because it is such a huge menu. And we're gonna set aside the fact that when you go out and you get something there, it's 2,000 calories a plate and the portions are huge, and then you're gonna get cheesecake and that's another 1,000 calories and all of that. Like we're gonna put that aside and just focus on the menu really quick. There are so many pages and so many entrees, and it's overwhelming, isn't it? It's overwhelming to think of all the things that you could get. You get stressed out, you spend 20 minutes reading the menu, you still don't know what you want. It's difficult. And unless you have already made a choice on what you want, then you're going to have a hard time deciding. And then they talked about, you know, In-N-Out. In-N-Out's menus. You have the fries, you have the burgers, how many patties are you gonna get? It's all, it's just simple. And you go there and you know exactly what you're gonna get when you go to In-N-Out. And that's kind of what I wanted to relate today to all of us, is that life is so full of choices and different things that we can do. It's difficult to decide where we want to eat. It's difficult to decide what career we want to do, what job we're going to pursue. It's difficult to decide which weight loss course or which, anything, which gym to join. What kind of program are we going to do? What kind of meal plan am I going to do? There are so many options and there are so many things out there. And we can get so bogged down with all of the choices that we don't make any progress. And a lot of the time, we kind of get fear of missing out. Well, what if I do keto and actually the whatever low carb diet is the best, or no carb or high protein or whatever, you go through life and you're afraid of not making the right choice or making the wrong choice, and so oftentimes we don't do anything and we default to the same thing that we always do, which is I get the chicken parm and the regular cheesecake because I don't like trying things new and I don't want to make any mistakes and I want to make sure that I like what I'm doing, and so I don't try anything new. And what if you find the right thing and you go through all of these things? Well, I kind of want to, granted, we can take metaphors too far, but think of it like if you've already made the decision, you've already decided, I'm going to do this. This will be what I'm doing. I'm going to do a double double at In-N-Out animal style, right? You already know. If you've made the decision in advance, you know that you have everything figured out. Stress is taken away from when it's right in front of you and you have 50 options and you don't know what to do. You've already made the decision. You already know what you're going to do. And I kind of want to relate that to our health. A lot of times we are wishy-washy. We kind of know what we should do, but we don't, but we aren't sticking to what we know, or we haven't made the firm decision that we want, or there are so many things that go through our minds that we aren't always making any decisions, or we will make the wrong decision, or we can be swayed when it comes time and someone says, well, that cheesecake is really good, and then you eat the cheesecake. There's nothing wrong with cheesecake. But if you tell yourself, I shouldn't have cheesecake, or I don't want the cheesecake, or I'm past my calorie limit, I can't do that, or whatever your goal is, if you've already made the decision, that you don't need to worry. You've got it down. And so I kind of wanted to relate that back to our health and our weight loss goals, and that's not always easy. It takes some forethought. Can't just, go through life making no decisions, or we can't just hope for the best and fly by the seat of our pants. But if we are diligent and we do make all those decisions and we are mindful and we know what we're going to do, then we don't have that fear. We've already made the decision. We know what we're going to do, and then we can do it stress free. I just wanted to leave that with you. This is another shorter episode. I appreciate you all for listening. If you have any questions, let me know. You can email me at trevor@ultimatemedicalweightloss.com, and hope you guys have a great evening.